Hello and welcome back to Bolton Fan TV, and today's video is the one I've been wanting to do for quite some time. It is Bolton, my very own team of Bolton's all-time / greatest 11, and the formation I've gone for is the 4-3-3, because I think if I did another formation it'd be hard to choose from them positions. Before I get into that video, just like to say, we are going up. Bolton are going up, as we did win 4-1 against Crawley with, I forgot the scores. No, Isgrove scored the 4th, Doyle scored the 3rd, Offline scored the 2nd, and Anthony Sarr scored the 1st actually. So that meant we would stay 3rd, even though Morecambe won and Cambridge and Cheltenham also won. So we will be going up to League 1, so I will be also doing the League 2 reacting to my League 2 predictions that I did at the start of the season, seeing how far I did with that. And next season we will do the League 1 prediction video, so hopefully Aaron will be there with me to do it as well. Without further ado, let's get into this video. Starting off in goalkeeper, there's only one man that all Bolton fans should say is going in between them sticks, and that is Jussi Jääskeläinen. He is Icelandic, obviously. He has made 474 appearances between the years 1997 and 2012, and he was a very solid keeper for us. Kept us up in the Prem for quite a while until we got relegated. Personally, my favourite keeper for Bolton anyway. I don't think there's any other keepers that I can think of that'll match Jääskeläinen. Right back, I've gone with another Icelandic person, or should I say player, and that is Grettir Steinsson. He has made 126 appearances and scored 5 goals between 2008 and 2012. I can't speak. I don't know too much about Grettir Steinsson, but with the names I have seen, the list, I've picked Grettir Steinsson over the likes of Mark Little. I'm trying to think. Yeah. Because I think he has more experience with 126 appearances, and plus I wasn't born before I was born in 2003, so I wouldn't know any other players but beyond that. Going into centre back, Fernando Hierro, Spanish centre back, made 32 appearances for us, only scored the 1 goal, and we did buy him from Real Madrid. The same season, we bought another player from Real as well, which I'll get onto. I will just say he is in the squad. To be honest, there was many names in the centre back position, but Fernando Hierro sticks out for one of the best centre backs we've had. If I did this season, yeah, Santos would have been in it, but now all time, Fernando Hierro. And partnering up Hierro in the centre-back position is none other than Gary Cahill. 130 appearances, scored 13 goals. He's now at Crystal Palace. He has Premier League experience, obviously, with Bolton being in the Premier League. Very solid defender. One of, I say, top 5 greatest defenders for Bolton, to be honest. Left back, Ricardo Gardner. I did think he was like a midfielder until I double checked and it said left wing back / left back. He has made 342 appearances with only 20 goals scored from a left back position. With this season, Declan Johns only had half a season and scored 5. which hopefully Declan John will sign permanently. There was other left-backs like Marcus Alonso, where I thought, nah, I'd rather go for Bolton. That's why I picked Ricardo Gardner. We bought him from Harbour View, which I'm going to say is a Jamaican side. I don't know other leagues apart from the top leagues. That's my if anyone in the comments knows what league Harbour View is, please drop it down in the comments to let me know if I have got it right with Jamaican, because Ricardo Gardner is Jamaican. Moving on to the midfield, CDM. This one shocked me because I thought it was a winger. Ivan Campo. This is the player we also got from Real Madrid the same season with Fernando Hierro. 172 appearances with only 11 goals. Outstanding player, very skillful. Literally bossed the first season he joined us for the Prem. He was absolute baller. And pairing up with him is Fabrice Muamba, who we got from Birmingham City. 130 appearances and only 3 goals. And he retired the same season. His heart stopped in the FA Cup tie versus Spurs, which I did watch that game. Very heartfelt. All the fans was applauding, stood in silence. That's when Tottenham had Gareth Bale, Luka Modric. They were all in tears. Very emotional time. He is an absolute beast of a centre mid, Fabrice Muamba. He can play centre back, but I have put him in the centre mid position because of the likes of Fernando Hierro and Gary Cahill, which I've stated. Moving on to the other centre mid / I've put centre mid / cam, depending on the 4-3-3. J Okocha. I've seen him play in real life. Absolute baller. Nigerian. Bought from PSG Youth Academy. 124 appearances with only 14 goals. He could shoot from miles. I don't think Okocha really cared about goals. I think he was just there for the team. Which, if you're there just to get goals, fair enough. But end of the day, you are there to play for the badge. And by the way, JJ Okocha, lovely person. I watched him in the Legends match on Team John McGinley. He scored five goals. Outstanding in the seasons he played for Bolton. Left winger Yuri Joachiev. This may come to a shock. I've put Yuri Joachiev in and not Chung Young Lee. Because people have different opinions. I was thinking of putting Chung Young Lee into the side, but not at left wing though. Because Yuri Joachiev, 75 appearances, 20 goals we bought from Kaiserslautern who are now in the 3rd division of German football. Danish. To be fair, he had experience in the right wing position, but I thought put him at left wing because there's players that I would put at right wing. So moving on to striker, Mr. Sir Nat Lofthouse, 452 appearances with 255 goals, making him all-time Bolton Wanderers goal scorer. Obviously, I wasn't alive when he played. I think he died just before or somewhat in my life. I'm not too sure. So, all I know is he's a club legend. Everyone should, I would say, acknowledge him. He is one of the greatest strikers we've ever had for a while, or for even decades. Now moving on to right wing. I have put Chung Young Lee. He has scored some goals. I can't think of how many goals it was, to be fair. He is a baller because he did link up well with Kevin Davis. Moving on to the subs, I have made at least 7 or 8 substitutes. If this was going to be a match, I would put these players into the side. So that was my starting 11. Starting off the subs, we've got Nicholas Anelka. This will be controversial though. 53 appearances, 21 goals. He did play for us. I didn't really rate him, to be honest, because I didn't think he'd be the one for us, like a signing that would do well for us. And then he went on and did better at Chelsea. And then the next player is Kevin Davis on the substitutes bench. Maybe controversial why he's not in the starting lineup. As I've said, club legend Nat Lofthouse is in. Kevin Davis has made 351 appearances with 74 goals. I have had a shirt of Kevin Davis, number 14. The next substitute is Ricardo Vastir, 58 appearances with 3 goals. The only reason I'd put Ricardo Vastir in, the only memory I have of him at Bolton is when he come off the bench. That's the only time I'd remember him. But I do remember him remember him more for West Ham though, when he scored the winner for put them back in the Prem. Sir John McGinley is my next substitute, making 192 appearances and 101 goals for Bolton. Club legend as well, same with Nat Lofthouse. Centre back for the substitutes bench is going to be David Wheater, 212 appearances with 15 goals. I would definitely take him back at Bolton. The next substitute is Jason McAteer, who I've met in real life, making 114 appearances with only 15 goals. Last but not least, Kevin Nolan, 296 appearances with 40 goals. So that is my all-time greatest Bolton squad. Bit controversial, I know, because I think there was some players that I missed out that I should have put in. So that will wrap up this Bolton Fan TV video. I hope you have all enjoyed this video. Go and drop us a follow on Instagram. Bolton Fan TV is the Instagram. If you don't already know, we do podcasts on Spotify. Please go and give them a listen. Give us a 5-star rating. Also on Apple Podcasts. And we do post the podcast episodes on here on YouTube. And drop a comment on this video down below if you think I've missed anyone in the starting lineup or the subs bench, or if you think I've done well with the lineup and the subs. And yeah, I will hopefully either see you in the next video or the next episode. Goodbye.